Why AI is going to create more millionaires than ever before. Most people are afraid of AI. They think AI is going to take their jobs, going to replace workers, make life harder. But the opposite is true. And let's see how and let's see why. And if you stick on till the end, I'll show you a simple way how people are actually earning in this day and age with AI. So don't forget to watch till the end. Now, every new technology has created massive opportunities throughout history. If you see the Industrial Revolution, it made factory owners really, really rich. Then we came on to the Internet Revolution, where we had things like Google, Amazon, eBay getting set up, and their founders made millions. Moving even further, we had the social media revolution, where you can see entrepreneurs like YouTubers, influencers, content creators really making it big. Now we are in the next phase, which is AI. And this one is even bigger. Why? Because it puts tools which were helping big companies now in the hands of individuals like you and me. So it's a very good opportunity, and let's have a look how it is going to create millionaires. In the past, any business required huge resources like designers, programmers, writers, content creators, etc., just to set the business up and make it big. So today, all that can be done with one person. If you see nowadays, there's a talk of one-person billionaire companies. So in other words, one person can build up systems which actually can grow a company to $1 billion. So this is something really, really crazy. In fact, in this day and age, about 63% of companies are actually using generative AI to make their content and move away from designers, coders, etc. Now, if you're saying, how does that matter to me? Stick on till the end, where I'll show you how you can get started, even if you're on the sideline or if you're dabbling with AI, how you can actually get started and start earning money with it. And how you can get started using AI to create income streams as well. And that too without having any experience at all. Now let's look at some examples where AI is being used. Take healthcare for example. Nowadays, doctors are using AI to actually see X-rays, CT scans, etc. So in other words, companies like ADOC are using AI to identify abnormalities in medical scans, improving the speed of diagnostics. So in other words, it's not actually taking away doctors, but actually assisting them to do a better job. Next, let's look at marketing, content creation. And nowadays, most marketers and content creators are using AI in some form or the other to cut down their costs drastically. If you see companies like Oreo, Cadbury's are using AI to even cut down their cost by about 30 to 50%. So that's huge. So their marketing costs have drastically reduced. Their content creation costs have drastically reduced just by using AI. So the good part is these tools which are available to these big companies are also available to you. You just need a computer and a bit of knowledge. Let's look at customer service. Many businesses are using chatbots and AI voice-driven agents. How many times you must have chatted with a bot or got a call from someone who you possibly never thought it was a human? In other words, about 30% of companies are actually doing this, are actually using AI in their customer service and cutting down their costs drastically. So humans are going away from there. So if you are not on this bandwagon, you are not really in this AI space, you will be missing out. So like I said, stick on till the end. I'll show you how you can get started with this in a very step-by-step methodical manner. Next, let's look at some legal systems. In fact, places like Brazil are actually using AI in their court processes to figure out lawsuits and draft legal documents as well. What used to take lawyers about 20 minutes are taking them few seconds nowadays. Let's see retail shopping. How many times you've seen that you're getting exactly the kind of goods or services you actually need? This is because companies are tracking your behavior with AI and giving you the opportunities exactly what you need. So this is the future, guys. And like I said, please stick on. You will see how you can get started with AI at a very high level. So next, let's move on to why this creates opportunities for individuals. As tools are getting cheaper, there are ways to actually use tools where you're not spending a monthly fee. You are spending as you go with it, as you use it. So we will see exactly how that is to be done as well, how you can do that. And today, like I said, YouTube channel, digital producers, content creators are also using AI. AI is helping people write scripts, produce content, produce videos, produce images, automate their marketing. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, this is the day and age for one-person businesses. Earlier, if you needed a full team, nowadays that can be done by almost one person with automation, with AI-driven agents working for you instead of human agents working for you. But you have to learn all of this. However, just a disclaimer here, AI alone is not going to make you rich. Now let's look at why. Because yes, people are learning how to use AI, like in form of chat GPT, to help them write emails, to design content, to actually produce images, videos, etc. But that's not all going to make you rich. The way people are going to start earning in the future are firstly solving problems, building digital assets, and also using AI as leverage. So AI is a tool, but the strategy is going to be human-based. So where is the opportunity? Where is the opportunity at this point of time? Many people are sitting on the sidelines. They're curious. They want to know what AI is, but they're really not delving in. They're possibly just dabbling around with, say, things like ChatGPT, etc. But they're not going full in. They're not understanding AI, how it can help them build a business, build themselves up, etc. And AI is here. It is not the future, it is the now. Now, over the past year or so, I've spent over $2,000 understanding AI, learning tools, learning automations, learning systems, etc. on how to build incomes with AI. And honestly, the few things I've seen is there are many people who are getting confused because there are too many tools and people are just getting information at random. There's no clear roadmap. They are looking at YouTube videos. They're seeing different ways of doing certain things, but there is no step-by-step method. So if you're interested, I have partnered up with one of my mentors, where he has a system which shows you exactly a step-by-step system on how to use AI practically, how to build real skills, how to generate income using these AI skills. You can get certified. You can learn how to use AI for affiliate marketing and even resell the program as your own. So it's an awesome thing. And the reason I like it, it gives you a clear roadmap of how to use AI to actually get ahead and actually start building a business on your own, even if you're starting from scratch. And I'll attach a link below. So if you do pick it up with that link, you'll also get some bonuses where you get access to my community, group coaching, Q&A. So you don't have to be doing it all on your own. If you need some support, help, I will be there to help you out as well. Like, the biggest challenge at this point of time is not knowledge, is actually how to implement all of this, how to actually use all these skills to start earning. And like I said, I've spent over $2,000. People are spending $1,500 to $2,000 learning these skills, but you really do not need to spend so much. In fact, with the link below, you can start understanding AI, have a full systematic plan on how to use AI to actually start a business yourself and start generating income with the cost of what would it cost you for a meal in a good restaurant. So if you're interested, I will leave the link below, as I said. And like I said, remember, AI is not the future, it is the now. The question is, will you watch it just happening, or will you be part of it? That is the main question. So if you're game, I'll see you inside.